All right, Gov, it's all yours. We're here for you, brother.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? First of all, can we have a huge hand for Tom Reynolds and Joan Reynolds and the Reynolds family? Unbelievable. Every year. And Tommy, your committee. And then there's a bunch of reporters here. If you ever want a book on how to run a political event, these guys meet all year round, right? They meet all year round for this one day. Let me give you the brief history here, everybody. After 2006, not a good year. Tom said, we're going to continue the tradition. I said, nobody's going to show up. We had 500 people here. In 2008, we had 1,000 people here. Last year, we had 2,000. This year, what, 3,500? Thank you guys very much for coming out. Unbelievable. The most important announcement I have today. Kendall Ehrlich radio show, 9/11 WAL Saturday morning. So she claims the ratings have improved since I left the show. Not true. Our First Lady, Kendall Ehrlich. It has been great to have Mary on our ticket, our former Secretary of State, and our next Lieutenant Governor, Mary King. All right, we're going to be really brief here. Tom Reynolds and this whole committee here was on me like a big dog to continue this tradition when I said, no, I think we're done, after 2006 and 2008. And then after 2008, to placate Kendall Ehrlich and some of you, I accepted some speaking engagements at political clubs around the state. And this is a true story. People ask me why I decided to run again. And there were a couple major factors. The first was the 4th of July parade in Dundalk, Maryland in 2009. That's the first one. So many people come up and say, keep an open mind about running again. And then later that summer and that fall, I accepted these speaking engagements. And those of you who've been to political clubs, and obviously all the elected officials here know it's very difficult to attract a lot of people to a club. But I showed up at 4 different club meetings around the state of Maryland, and there weren't the usual 60 or 80 people there. There were 300 and 400, 500 people there, and they were all there because they had had enough of Martin O'Malley and Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid and that whole crowd in Annapolis and that whole crowd on Capitol Hill. And I didn't know them, by the way. I didn't recognize so many people, and I took my time to find out who they were, and many self-identified themselves as Republicans, Democrats, Independents, but people who had never been involved in the political process in their lives, ever. And they had decided to show up at a political club because their thought in their mind was, enough, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to draw a line in the sand, enough of the class warfare, enough of the countercultural messaging. This country is about markets and freedom and opportunity and small business. Enough of the class warfare. Enough of the anti-success mentality. After talking to all those folks at the end of 2009, we said, all right, I'll run if I think we have a shot to win. And that threshold was met in March. We had a shot to win. That's when we entered the race. That's when we made the announcement in Arbutus. And that was 8 months ago. And the threshold at that time was, do we have a shot to win? Yes. It's 8 months later, and now it's no longer we have a shot to win. Now it's we're going to win in 30 days. Yeah! 30 days. Now, we have 30 days left. There are a few cars out there without Ehrlich bumper stickers, and I keep telling you, the Ehrlich King bumper stickers increase the resale value of your automobile. We told you that. The Ehrlich lawn signs increase the resale value of your home. And the 4x8 signs, of course, are just big. Last campaign, we had 2,200 4x8 signs up around the state of Maryland. We're going towards 7,000 this time, by the way. Okay? We out fundraised the incumbent Democratic governor of Maryland 2.5 to 1 this last cycle, but 2.5 to 1. And of course, the most important metric of all, Facebook. Now, here are the facts on Facebook.
56,000.
56,000 friends for Bob Ehrlich. Now, hold on. Mary Kane. Mary Kane, in the first 2 weeks, we announced her on the ticket, surpassed Anthony Brown in number of friends on Facebook. And Anthony Brown's been lieutenant governor for 4 years. No surprise. Now today, we have 56,000 fans on Facebook. Martin O'Malley has about 23,000 fans. I conclude I'm a lot friendlier. And not just the taxpayers. All right, now, here's the deal. 30 days. Since March, think about this now. In a very blue state, since March, the incumbent Democratic governor of Maryland has run uniformly negative ads, calling me a rat fink and everything else, right? This is a guy who hasn't spent 1 minute trying to market or brand or sell what they've done over the last 4 years, and that tells you all you need to know about Martin O'Malley and his campaign.
Thank you, sir.
They haven't spent 1 minute on trying to market what they've done. So we have 30 days left. And then at 1:30 p.m. on November 3rd, Mary and I will get to work. That's our time. That's when we start fixing Maryland. Okay? That's our time. Chris, Tom, Joan, all of you guys. I know, don't worry, the corn's coming. There are lots of Republicans here, there's lots of Democrats here, there's lots of independents here, but you're all Marylanders here. There are no lines here. White, black, brown, it doesn't matter. Montgomery County, Mary? Montgomery County? Baltimore, we got to welcome Mary back to my roots in Reisterstown here, so we got to welcome. There are no lines in this election. We talk about one Maryland, we talk about doing it right. Rising tide lifts all boats. November 2nd is the day we change Maryland for the better, we get back to work, we fix what's broken, and we start what we started 4 years ago, which is turning the tide in this state. As I said, respecting the people that protect us, but also helping the people that are the backbone of this economy, the people that create the jobs, the small business people. We need them. We love you. You're the backbone of this country. You're the backbone of this state. Thank you for being out here today. Reynolds family, the whole group here, everybody on the Ferris wheel. 30 more days, you guys. Thank you all very much. We love you so much. We wish you Godspeed. Have fun today and be safe. And go Ravens.
Roll, let's go. You got your time? All right, let's go, guys. Eat them up. Come on now. Clean them up, guys. Come on, Scott. Scott's playing with a busted up lip and he's tearing it up. All right, we got the champs here. Come on, White. Come on, Cody. Let's go. Come on, lightweight. Kevin and Thomas, let's go, guys. Don't stop. Keep eating. Keep eating. Keep breathing. Come on, Cody. Let's go. Come on, Mike. All right, Scott. Let's go, guys. Let's tear it up now. We got 1 minute. Let's go, guys. Keep eating. Keep eating. Come on, Mike. Get it. Tear it up, baby. Let's go, Scott. Let's go, buddy. Come on, White. Come on, Cody. Let's go, buddy. Come on, lightweights. You guys can hang. Let's go, boys. Keep going. Keep eating. Don't stop, guys. Come on, Mike. What's my time, fellas? What's my time? All righty. Let's go, guys. Come on. For about 30 seconds. Come on, keep eating. This is for the belt. You got the governor here. Let's go. Come on, Scott. You can do it, baby. Come on, lightweights. Don't give up. Don't stop. Come on, Mike. Come on, Walt. Let's go, man. Keep eating. Keep eating. Keep eating. Let's go. Clean them up. Clean them up now. There we go. All right. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull them down. All right, fellas. This is for the last championship of the night. But the big boys take the governor's belt once again. All right. Tom, you can grab the belt there. We'll have the governor's belt presentation.
Got the belt. It's a very valuable belt.
Hey,
That's a 4-time winner.
Yeah,
right there.
Mike Lake is a 4-time champion right here. Hey, we may need to get this belt insured. I think it's worth a heck of a lot of money. That's some serious twine we got there. Spin it around, guys. There you go. There you go. Hope. There, hold her up. There you go. Scott and Mike. There we go.